We're going to explore an asset that is a bonanza. The question is it too late to buy it? So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. This is Richard with Wisdom Investor. Commodities and metals have been on the rise. The question is, have you already missed the big move, or is there a chance to still buy into the metals? There are various types of metals here that we're talking about. We're going to take a look at the best avenues to take advantage of the metal price increasing. So I want to thank you for joining. Stay tuned with us for the entire episode. We have some good information here to share. If you have a comment, leave a comment. We're going to take a look at 6 or 7 funds here that invest in metals. When we talk about metals, what are we talking about? We're talking about copper, silver, and gold, and others. But we're going to take a look at some of the methods that a person can invest in the metals here. The first fund we're looking at here is the DBB, Delta Bravo Bravo. It's the Invesco Base Metals Fund. It's an ETF fund. You can see how this is on the rise, and it's up here at a point where you may want to let it pull back here just a little bit before you buy into this. But here's the top 4 holdings in this DBB Invesco Metals Fund. We got copper, 19.35%. There's lime, 16.62. There's zinc, 15.89. But it's definitely a good avenue here to take if you want to get involved in the metals appreciation. The next fund we're going to look at is the DBC Invesco Commodity Index Tracking Fund. Again, you can see how it's moved up higher off of the lows here back in April. Want to wait for some kind of a pullback on these because they do fluctuate. Inside the DBC here, top 10 holdings, we have Treasury Collateral ETF. There's gold. There's a gasoline future, crude, Brent crude, Chicago wheat. There's sugar, soybeans, corn. So it's a broad-based commodity index fund that a person can take advantage of here on the appreciation of assets to the upside. Another metal that's moving higher is copper. Look at this tremendous move back up to the highs here. This fund here we're looking at is called the COPX, COPX. It's the Global X Copper Miners ETF. Again, an excellent fund that's moving higher. Let's take a look at what's inside this. Top 10 holdings, First Quantum, Freeport McMoRan. These are stocks that are being held by Global X. And you can see down here, some of these you may recognize. Some of them are stocks that are from other countries, Southern Copper Corporation, etc. So this is what's inside the Global X Copper Miners COPX. Gold itself has been on a move higher. It broke over the 1800 level, tried to penetrate 1830, couldn't do it. So right now, at the time of this recording, it's holding at 1803. There's a lot of reasons that gold is moving higher. One reason, this is the US dollar here, and it is moving lower, and that's giving strength in gold. Also, if there's a concern with inflation, that can also cause gold to move higher. There's various ways to invest in gold. Of course, you can invest in the hard metal itself. You can invest in coins and various other methods. Paper investments we're going to take a look at. The trading fund for gold itself is the GLD. It's the Spider Gold shares. And again, you can see how it's moved up quite nicely. It does have some fluctuation. I think it's best to wait until we get some kind of a dip to buy into the GLD. Let's look at some other options here. We're looking at the Gold Miners Juniors. These are companies that are attempting to discover gold, and this is an ETF that covers all the stocks in that sector. So this is the Gold Miners Junior ETF. Again, a nice move higher. Let's look at just the gold miners. These are stocks made up of stocks that are in production. Again, nice move higher here. I would wait for a little pullback, but let's look at some of the companies that are made up of the GX. We got Newmont Mining moving higher. We also have Barrick Gold. These are all excellent companies, top 5 companies in the GDX. We have Franco-Nevada, again, you can see moving higher. And we also have Wheaton Precious Metals back up to the previous highs on Wheaton Precious Metals. And then we have Agnico Eagle Mines. Here's another excellent ETF. It's the Global Gold and Precious Metal Miners, GOAU. It's an ETF here. Again, it's done quite well. Let's see what's on the inside of this. Top 10 holdings: Wheaton Precious Metals, Franco Nevada, Royal Gold, Sandstorm Gold, SSR Mining, Sonera Gold, Ocean Gold. There are various stocks in this particular ETF, but it has done quite well to the upside. We've looked at some metals here that are booming to the upside here. There's a bonanza in the metals. Could be copper, could be gold, it could be silver, it could be other areas in the metals area, but metals are definitely on the move to the upside. So take advantage of some of these funds if you want to be invested in the metals area. Thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any of your own recommendations, leave us a comment.